Hey, welcome to match 5. Let's see if we can take this down. Hand looks fine. There's been better, but there's certainly been worse. I do really want to draw another land so I can play all these Ravagers that I've got sitting around. As weird as it is, I'm not playing Etch Champion here because if he had targeted discard, he probably would have played it already. So I'm not expecting to get Inquisitioned or Thought Seized immediately. And so what I don't want to have happen is for me to cast the Etch Champion and then for him to go Bolt Liliana minus. In fact, I'm so expecting a Liliana minus kill or a Liliana of some sort that I don't want to load up the Vault Scourge because it's going to die some point soonish. All right. Well, if at first your Ravager doesn't stick, play 2 more Ravagers. Kolagon's command, Fatal Push mode. If this is a Blood Braid, he's probably dead. Ah! No! My Etch Champion. Tarmogoyf. Am I willing to bet he doesn't have Bolt? Am I willing to eat 3 artifacts? I'm willing to eat 3 artifacts. if he blocks the Ravager. Then that puts the pressure on him to do something about my Ravager. Or the Tarmogoyf just dies. Granted, he could still have Fatal Push and Bolt, and that'd make this pretty awkward. But if he doesn't have double removal spell right here, yeah, just another Tarmogoyf's not going to do it. Yeah, all right. He did. He did. Two plus 6 plus 3. Alrighty. Thought Seizes, Stubborn Niles, some Galvanic Blasts and some Memites. One game away from that sweet, sweet 5-0. That was a really good hand against Jund, I gotta be honest. Just a boatload of Ravagers. Especially when your opponent is new to Jund, and Kolaghan's command in such a way that it doesn't get him a whole bunch of value. Yeah. Ooh. This is not a good hand. I mean, I'm still keeping it, because its main problem is being threat light, and you don't mulligan threat light hands against Jund. That's not how it works. Next turn is probably playing 2 drums, attacking with a Vault Scourge. Fortunately, Karn is live as an incredibly good draw in this situation. Thoughtseize? No. Dark Confidant. This is officially way too many Springleaf drums. I would like to sign up to not get more Springleaf drums. Good to know about. Fortunately, it kills his own Dark Confidant, which is a nice thing. And it's really not going to get a lot of value off my Master of Ethereum, so long as the Master's alive. Liliana? The Last Hope. Well, that's not good. I want to play something that can pressure the Last Hope faster. I am going to not play around Liliana the Veil here. Most of the time you side out Liliana the Veil if you're Jund against Affinity. Well, that's the thing. Alright. I don't mind him milling his Lightning Bolt and Inquisition of Kozilek for no -2 loyalty. -3 since he didn't uptick. And double Dark Confidant. I definitely did that in the wrong order. Oh well. I was all looking forward to just having him die horribly. But that damnation is going to really stabilize him. Well, if he's going to cast Damnation, I might as well block. Now, if one of these useless drums was an opal, a cranial plating would be live for winning. Right now, I'm just hoping for another... mostly for Karn, honestly. Karn would be excellent. Liliana is fine at this point. Fulminator. I really just need an edge champion. Well, Karn's gonna die, but he's gonna take a little bit of stuff with him. Are they the Ancient Grudge or the Abrupt Decay? Or he'll eat a bolt. That works too. So I should forget that one of his cards is a Golgari Charm. So he's got a Golgari Charm, an Abrupt Decay, 2 others. I imagine we're going to see the Abrupt Decay or the Grudge flashback. Flashback Grudge. Really need the Etch Champion, actually. I think I might lose without drawing an Etch Champion. I'm actually dead on board, if he sees it. I'll give you 5 seconds to figure out how I'm dead on board. The answer is he Abrupt Decays here, Fulminate Editor's there, and then animates Raging Ravine and attacks. Yep. That's step 1. Do I want this for reach? Nah. This is reasonable, if not great. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize ends up hitting him before he can cast a Liliana or a Damnation. I got 3 lands and a colored source, so if I draw some sort of payoff, I can cast it. Oh, that Damnation last game, man. If he pushes it, I'm just gonna Welding Jar. I'm not gonna save the Welding Jar for the Etch Champion. Nah, sure. Get a Welding Jar. I'm gonna just hope he doesn't have 2 removal spells. Him playing the Treetop Village and having already used 2 Lightning Bolts gives me hope that he doesn't have 2 spot removals to take out the Etch Champion. I suppose I did go figuratively shields down on letting him resolve a Liliana, but neither of the Lilianas totally destroys me here. K-Command is annoying, but not brutal. Tarmogoyf is fine. Alright, what you got? Maelstrom Pulse, Liliana the Last Hope, and a Twilight Mire. Alright, well, I'll leave you with the Maelstrom Pulse. Attack for 4. He can actually race me really hard. If he animates and attacks with a Treetop Village and a Tarmogoyf, that's 9 damage. And I'll stop attacking with my Etch. Have to stop attacking with the Etch Champion. Just hits in for 6. Probably gonna pulse the Scourge. Is my bet. I do think I have to stop attacking with the Etch Champion though. I can't take more hits from the Tarmogoyf. The question is, if he attacks with Treetop Village, do I take 6 to trade my Blink Moth for the Treetop? I think the answer is no, and I'll just take... Actually... I think the answer is yes. I really need some kind of payoff, though. Because being in a top deck war against Jund is not where I want to be. This is not good. Cranial plating. Now, if my Vault Scourge was still alive, I'd be in great shape. As it is, I'm dead to a second Blood Braid. Or to a Bolt, or to really a lot of things. Shouldn't have traded that 3 damage for 6 damage. Thought I would have enough of a clock, but getting there. Alright. Fortunately for me, right now, if he attacks and doesn't have anything, I kill the Tarmogoyf and go to 1, and then he doesn't have the ability to attack through. I just need him to not be top decking only gas. Okay, looks like he doesn't have much going on. Unless it's just removal, in which case that's pretty bad for me too. You realize that you could have attacked me with both your dudes and killed me, right? Okay then. Well, my opponent missed lethal. Let's see if I can keep that up. I really need him to have another land here. And for that last card to also be a land. And not a spell. If I draw another cranial plating... Not going to attack with the Blink Moth yet, Nexus just yet. Too risky. Right. So I could attack for 11 or 12. If I attack for 9, I'm dead to a Fatal Push. If he has it in his hand now. But this line puts him dead next turn. I'm still fine if he draws Fatal Push next turn. Because if he Fatal Pushes the Construct, I animate the Blink Moth. Please don't be a bolt. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Got a 5-0. Dropped one game in the whole set. Someone took my leaderboard. I'll have to get that back. All right. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.